Hi and welcome to Lizaboo. This week it's Valentine's Day and don't we know it, there are cheesy cards, there are gifts and ridiculously expensive bunches of flowers lining the shops. But something that I want to talk about in the whole love bubble is actually self-love. And that is something that none of us just do enough of, and it's so often that we kind of, criticize ourselves and beat ourselves up about things, worry about things, don't believe we're good enough to have things. That I think self-love is something that we should all practice this February. If you're part of my email subscribers, please subscribe below, but you'll probably have already got my email about this month, and basically 10 things you can do to practice some self-love, and you don't have to do all of them, but it's just about doing one thing for yourself and just cherishing yourself. Self-love, it gets bashed around in the well-being kind of arena quite a lot, and there's lots of quotes all over Pinterest about self-love, but really self-love can and is a journey. It's one of those things where actually you don't immediately wake up loving yourself every single day. Of course you don't. What we need to do is start looking at where that self-love comes from and how we can improve the feelings towards ourselves. One of the things that I've realised is my self-love journey, if you can call it that, has been a messy and complicated path. It's not easy. It's not been easy to accept how I look, or and just my skills and capabilities. I started quite from a young age comparing myself to other people because I've got birthmarks on my face. I was immediately different, so I didn't understand why I was different, and I wanted to be like everybody else, so I really didn't like it, and I just thought, why can't I be like everyone else? And I went through so many different feelings and emotions about my body and myself, and it took me a long time to build my confidence and to realise that there's no such thing as perfect. We are all a perfect being in ourselves, and we're all pretty amazing if you think about it in the grand scheme of things. So I just really think this month you should try and pick something from that list that really resonates with you, that makes you feel really good about yourself and puts those worries and self-criticisms to rest. There are enough critics in the world who are happy to drag you down, happy to see you fail, that you need to be your own cheerleader. You need to be the person that really believes in yourself. It's great to surround yourself with those people, but you also need to believe in yourself as well, that actually you deserve love and respect, and that you can do all these amazing things because you can. So yeah, I've kind of written about my really gritty, honest self-love story, about some of the things that have happened in my life that have made me realise and go quite introspective about how I treat myself and how I think of myself. And I hope that they resonate with you or make you think and realise that self-love is a continued journey. It's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that's easy. I used to joke with my colleagues that Lizzie loves Lizzie and Lizzie treats Lizzie really, really well. And it sounds like a really vain and narcissistic thing to say, but although I was joking, it's true. You have to look after yourself. You have to put time into caring for yourself and making your health a priority, because it's not just about your physical health, it's about your mental health as well. So self-love kind of combines all of that, and you have to be the one that's proactive about it. If you don't fill up your cup, how can you help fill up others, basically? And that is exactly what my blog is about. So give it a read, and I'd love to hear about things that have happened in your life that have made you realise, wow, actually I really need to realise I deserve more respect, or I deserve more love, or I am actually really effing great at what I do. So share your self-love story in the comments below, because I would love to hear them. Thanks for listening. Bye.